Alrighty, folks. Just looking at the YouTube page here, and the first video in this series on the Royal British Navy is getting some views. I guess there's a bigger Civ 6 community than I'm aware of because, or maybe there's just some hype building towards this Civ 7 announcement. But either way, we are going to continue with the series. This is part 3 of the Royal British Navy that we're running. We're going to hop right back in here and give you a recap of what's going on. Same format as the other ones. We're just going to hop in and out every so many turns whenever big events are happening. Try to keep it somewhat brief so that these videos aren't super long, because if you've run through especially these bigger games or going for certain win conditions, it can take a while to close matches out, whether that closes out with a win or loss. Hopefully we're able to secure the win in this one, but it's still looking a little iffy. I was kind of knowing it was going to be iffy from the start, but we'll do the best we can. And whether we win or lose, we'll at least gain some information and figure out some extra tips along the way. So, Royal British Navy, we've got dockyards out in all of these cities here, all of these original 4 cities that we founded on our archipelago island. We've got this city-state that was Villainous. Well, Villainous was north of it a couple squares, and then this one got founded by Tomyris. But we've got this city-state. Let's check on how many turns that says. Can we... Rebellion in 9 turns. Okay, so I'm assuming that means in 9 turns we're going to get it. Might move the... Where's my governor at right now? She is in Fez. We might... that's within 9 tiles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right outside of 9 tiles, I think. Maybe right at 9 tiles. We may go for her... other cities within 9 tiles that are not owned by you lose to loyalty. Okay, so that actually doesn't give us loyalty. It doesn't put loyalty pressure on it for us, it just loses loyalty for them. So either way, this is where we're at. We've got these 2 cities over here, both Sheffield and Newcastle upon Tyne, that are just now getting started. Both of them are building a dockyard. We've got a settler out here. We're going to see where exactly we want to route him. Probably down here. This is our shortest run is to get down here, and then eventually we want to get over here, but over here is kind of right in the middle of the globes. It'd be pretty far to go around this way, so yeah, we want to get around most of them off of this side. We've got a lot of land up north as well we can still settle, and we probably aren't really able to forward settle on Egypt too much in this little area right here, but we're going to get some more settlers out. We're going to get some more... we'll go ahead and make a deal with this boy so that we can move through his shallow water here if we need to, but... oh, well, I guess we can... Okay, there's shallow water up through there, but it might be faster if we make a deal with him so we can get down to here. This is kind of an iffy island. There's not really much on it except a volcano, so... probably bypass that one and head over here and get this village while we're on the way. So making some progress, working towards a diplomatic victory. We're only gaining 4 diplomatic points per turn, so we may be getting outpaced by some people, but we do have a friendship with every other nation. If we look at the nation list, oh, that's the city-state list, and that's not the nation list either. If we look at the nation list here, we are in good standings. We may want to make some trade deals or some alliances here with them. We just haven't been focusing a lot of culture, so we're not very far down the civ tree. Down the civics tree, which is also a shame because got to get down the civics tree for mercantilism to get access to our unique sea dog units. So let's go ahead and add that to the queue. Yeah, see, we got a lot of stuff to catch up on, and we're not making a lot of culture per turn. So 21 compared to Some of these other civs, like Egypt, are making 71. So don't expect to get to that in time. We'll just keep pushing science since we got some campuses out and whatnot. But that's where we're at. We will update you guys when anything changes, or when we get some cities or some more settlers out, or some more troops in position to make sure that we secure this little extra city here that we're going to grab. So thanks for watching and supporting these Civ series. They're, it's a fun classic game, and we got the next one coming up soon. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. Okay, so very next turn, we want to give a quick update here. Tomyris has... I don't think I can do any sort of deal based on it, but Tomyris has declared war on Fez. She's not going to be able to take it with just horsemen and archers. There's no way she's going to be able to take it. But if I want to jump in to defend it, I'm going to have to declare war on her, which we don't want to do. So we'll just let Fez fight it out, and then we'll probably loyalty flip them if she does take them anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal, but just a little odd interaction here with Fez. We are going to go ahead and try to set up a deal with him, because we'd like open borders here to move troops through his shallow water quicker. Love to take another epic, but he's not going to take that. And we'll just offer him... Now, we still have Zanzibar, so we don't necessarily need all these. He wants those grapes bad. Let's see if we can. See if we can give him the chocolate and get some gold return out of it as well. We sure can. So yeah, I think that's a very fair deal for us. That'll let us move troops through this shallow water here a little quicker. Okay, we're hopping here back in on turn 115. We're gonna attempt a Hanging Gardens build here in London. We probably won't get it off, but these settlers got done, and I just figured I'd go for a wonder here because we need all the culture and city growth we can get. Fez also is absolutely decimating all the troops that Tomyris wants to roll in, so she's not going to get Fez. There's no chance. And we have got builders out that have expanded pretty well. Actually, we'll go ahead and buy another builder down here, because they just got done with their dockyard as well. We'll just buy a granary. Oh, they got done with the government plaza as well. But we will rush out another builder here. Oh, 295. Okay, we will not rush out another builder this turn. We'll just wait on that, get the lighthouse going, and we got the government plaza done. So we're going to go ahead and probably go for... this would probably be good, because we'll get a governor title, and then we can just spread governors out across all our cities for extra amenities and housing. And we don't need warlord. Ancestral would be cool. New cities receive a free builder is always a nice bonus. But 50% production towards settlers in this city isn't really that beneficial towards us. Is there any wonders that are... Yeah, we just don't have that much production to go for a wonder. So we will just go for Ancestral Hall. It'll be done before our two settlers that are already out. This one right here. And then this one that's down here headed to the west over here. We'll not get there until that's done, so I'll take the free builders from that. And for the governor title, I think we're just going to go ahead and get this Liang boost for cities improvements and buildings can't be damaged, because that's quite good. Either that or... So we're just not going to get much out of the Gilded Bank, but we will have to progress down the owls to get the better ones. Any of these that we want. I guess Pingala. I guess Pingala is pretty much a must-have. If we throw them in Plymouth. Go ahead and throw them in London. You know, just throw him in London. Probably won't ever have to put an upgrade on him. Just let him rock out his 15% extra science and culture, and that should give us, you know, an increasing boost as we get later in here. Yeah, you see Fez is having no problem, so we'll catch up with y'all here in a couple turns. Oh, got a special session of Congress here. We really need to, like, win these or whatever to get our diplomatic favor up and diplomatic victory, if that's the win condition we're going to go for. So doing the Send Aid project and sending gold, and if we get gold tier we get 2 diplomatic victory points, so we will vote to help him out. It's pretty much our only way of getting extra diplomatic favored or extra diplomatic victory points. So I don't really know who he's fighting, but if we can just send him aid and not declare war on whoever it is, that would be probably ideal. Kind of just playing both sides when you're doing the diplomatic victory condition. So yeah, Mateus is the one that's fighting him.
It is the mark of an edge.
And there are only 4 people that are going to be helping, so we should be able to do it no problem. Just keep sending him gold every turn, and if we have extra time we'll do some of the Send Aid projects. But that's what's going on. We actually do have this free builder right here. We will send him over to this quarry spot in a couple turns. Oh, and Pazarek just flipped. So nice. And we still got this fleet right here with a promotion. So he'll be able to lock this down and defend it for us. And we should have... Oh, and London was not able to complete the Hanging Gardens, of course. Which, there was really just no way that was going to happen. 18 turns for University, too, is pretty insane. So probably won't be able to get that off. But a Great Lighthouse. The Great Lighthouse is kind of a weaker wonder, but it's probably still worth it. +1 movement for all naval units is insane. If we just go ahead and get started on this now, it'll be done. It is going to slow down our settler production a little bit, but we'll get some settlers out of some other cities. And over here, we will just start a Royal Navy dockyard right off rip because we have a great spot for one. And we should be able to buy a builder here. Yeah, so we are able to buy a builder. We'll make sure that these 2 fish tiles are flipped over to this city if they're not already. Where's the manage? I think next turn maybe we'll have to manage that, but yeah, or maybe this one's locked into Plymouth because we used the merchant on it. But we'll see next turn if we can get this fish tile switched over there, then we'll upgrade both of these fish tiles. But that's what we're doing. Another great merchant. Love to see it. Does he have a decent increased trade route capacity by 1? Foreign trade routes to the city provide +2 gold to both. But you need a commercial hub, and I haven't built a single commercial hub anywhere, so maybe a couple turns before you can get this guy to do anything. We'll just have him sleep in London for a little bit, but that's where we're at here on turn 117. Rolling up here, I believe it's turn 128. We've got another Congress in session. We need to win these. Plus 100% of the city-state yield type when sending trade routes. City-states of this type no longer provide their... Okay, so that would be a serious problem if we got hit by the trade ones. And then we've got... Producing or purchasing military units using the chosen type is plus 100% of the cost. Generally, you're going to win more if you vote on the type A ones. It's only military units, so faith isn't really beneficial. But we have the most votes. And we do need to get some... So we'll do gold production. Producing military units using the chosen currency type is minus 50% of the cost. That would be a nice one. We're not going to win that one. I really shouldn't even put that many votes there. Plus 100% of the city-states yield. We probably should just choose trade city-states here. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just put a single vote on plus 100% of the cost of production and just see if that happens to win. That way we can put the rest of our votes on this. Trade city-states plus 100% yield when sending trade routes to them. That would be great because we can just stack our gold up massively. See if either of those actually win. I kind of doubt it. We should be getting close to where people are going to vote against us just because of our diplomatic victory points. So let's see what this comes up to. Okay, we did get this. A couple people were down with the trade city-states. So that's what we ended up winning. And then this one is actually minus 50% of the cost of the net until the next World Congress of Gold. So actually, most people voted for that, which is cool. We should have just voted for it just to get the victory point, but
Bronze is the mirror.
that's okay. We're kind of catching up on some of the. So you got bronze there. Kind of catching up on some of the old sciences. And we did get Brigham down, which is cool because we can straight up found a corporation here off of these grapes and give them a nice head start. 18 turns though till they get the harbor done. By then we'll have already bought this crab tile and improved it. We did lose suzerainship of Fez, which isn't ideal because I don't want anyone else getting that suzerain bonus, and they're right in my front yard. So we probably should take them. Wolin though. Wolin, we could go ahead and take suzerainship. It's not exactly a suzerainship that we need. But it just gives us more vision. Aachen, we can go ahead and take suzerainship. Where is that at? Over here? We'll probably take suzerainship of Auckland. Here just for vision in that area. Oh, and that's why. Good grief. Okay, so Aachen's getting cooked. Dido is trying to slam it because she's got cities on both sides of it. So that's good. Oh no! He just got this city down. My settlers were about to make it there. Oh, dang. Okay, well. Detour. Little 6 or 7 turn detour. We'll head up here. And we'll claim some oranges and some bees up there, which is cool. So that's, that's all right. We only got 1 diplomatic victory point. Some friendships run their course. Everybody's gonna be fine to get the friendships back going. And that's where we're at here on turn 129. Okay, definitely some developments going on. And only 5 turns away from the Great Lighthouse and getting some more settlers out here soon. So we'll keep her rolling. And there is the completion of the Great Lighthouse finally. +1 movement for all naval units is not bad at all, and that'll help us in the long run quite a bit. Districts wise though, at this point we really probably should get a commercial hub down. We do have decent spots for it. And we got a merchant right here waiting to activate there. So that's where we're at, turn 135. And also completing that pushed us well over the edge of securing a normal era. Which is good because there's only about 3 turns there until the next era flip. So we'll keep her moving. Okay, just about a couple turns over here. It's 138. We have just entered the Renaissance era, secured the normal age. We have enough trade routes going to where reform the coinage is probably the move. And monumentalism we won't really... Monumentality we won't really need. So we'll just do reform the coinage, and you know, hopefully by the time this era is done, we'll have a couple more trade route capacity, so we can keep pushing them out. Diplomatic quarter done down here. Do we want to build this consulate? Probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's 10 turns, but that's okay. Suzerainship-wise, oh, Zanzibar is cooked because of Tamiris dropping her governor there. So we've got to put an envoy there, and then we're going to go ahead and... should have done this already, but we'll reassign her to... let's see how, if this is still glitched. Is this still... Yep. So yeah, back in the day, this little scroll to select your city thing, it gets to a certain point like this. See, I'm on Newcastle upon Tyne, and then you go down and it just resets. It displays the first ones, but then when you click, it shows you where it's actually going to go. So you just have to set here and click through each one. Until you find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zanzibar. Jeez. You'd think in the most recent patch, when they add all this stuff and catch the PlayStation up, and their consoles in general up, that they would fix stuff like that, but no. No, they're not worried about it. We don't have any more governor titles. And that's where we're at. You've got this builder up here on this newly founded Bradford. We will purchase the bees tile. And there we go. That'll help out our amenities in the meantime. We had quite a few cities that were struggling with amenities. Now we're all straightened out. And if we can get Zanzibar back, we'll be in even better shape. So keep her moving. Turn, and we've got special session of Congress. Dido's been ravaged by a natural disaster. We are definitely going to be helping with that one. I'm gonna see who else is competing. Should be far ahead on the China help special session. So we will take a look.
The day we stop exploring.
Oh yeah, here we go. We definitely want merchant. Definitely want merchant republic. And definitely want better production towards naval units, because we need to churn some more out here soon. I was just thinking about that. 30% production towards encampment districts, harbor districts, and buildings, though, is like undeniably needed. Faster city growth is better. We could use the extra gold from envoys, but it's not really required at this point. And then we just have the Great Scientist one going just because we don't need the admirals. Yeah, these might get shifted around here in the future, but let's take a look real quick at the military aid request. Yeah, nobody else is even helping him, so we should be able to get the two diplomatic victory from that. That's in 6 turns, and then here's the aid request. We will send Dido some gifts of gold. We'll go ahead and send her one right now. Also, we need to... He's not trying to be friends with us, so we're going to send him some gold as well. We're just kind of paying everybody off to maintain the peace. We're making so much gold per turn. We're making almost 300 gold per turn now. We got an extra trade route capacity. We're doing all good. Got another admiral here. Sending out tons of trade routes. We'll send pretty much targeting city-states with all these. trade routes because we want the envoys there. See what this admiral gives us. Instantly grants an ironclad unit with 1 promotion and a coal per turn. We will absolutely take that, because an ironclad unit with +1 movement at this point is going to be hard to beat by anybody. So we're starting to advance the Navy a little bit. Don't really need it for like military conquest purposes, but we want that military strength score to be higher so that nobody gets any ideas. And they don't try to, like, you know, attack us because we look weak or anything. So we'll keep it rolling here. Oh, we got a, where's this builder at? Got a builder over here. We'll go ahead and get a quarry done. 33 turns till Bradford can get a dockyard out, so quite a long time. Hopefully when that population climbs it won't take that long, but keep her moving here. Alrighty, stopping in here at turn 147, 720 AD. We did lock out the gold tier promotion. Nobody else even helped China, so we went ahead and helped China and got that. We've got a lot of progress made. We've been cranking out builders to get progress made in all these smaller cities. Just leave that builder chilling. We've got this builder over here because we want to go ahead and grab this iron. We've got more trade routes coming out. You see we're at 12 trade route capacity, so we're going to be buying some traders here soon. We want to focus Auckland, and there is finally suzerainship of it, because Auckland's suzerainship bonus is quite nice. And I like the vision over here right at the border of China and the Norwegian boys. What are we at for production wise? So we got the consulate done in Sheffield. Might as well just go ahead and get them making some water mills. Just, you know, nice to have in every city. And now with that military aid request done, we'll check this one. Yeah, nobody else is even coming to the aid of Dido. So again, we're going to send her gifts of gold. Make sure we're all cool with her. We have formed 2 alliances. We formed a military alliance with the Hungarian Empire, Mr. Mateus, because he has the most military of anyone right now. So I figured might as well go ahead and make a military alliance with him. And we formed a cultural alliance with Miss Cleopatra, just because she's the closest to us here, and I would like the, if she's sending me any trade routes, I'd like the culture from them. And I'd like to send her some trade routes and get the culture from them, because we're really behind in culture. I mean, not compared to some people, but Cleopatra and Dido both over 100. And Byzantine boys are right at 100, so not too much changing. We're just keeping our business as usual. Thinking we'll probably end this part 3 here pretty soon, but we'll see what happens. Alright, these turns are going pretty slow. We're right here at the beginning of turn 150, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up after this turn, after we figure out where everything's going to go. Got a settler out here. Trying to see where we would want him. I guess we'll go ahead and send this one to this little island right here. We were kind of planning on inhabiting at some point. A lot of natural disaster risk in the area, so we'll have to move Liang or whatever, the governor, down there. And then over here, we definitely want another city up here. I guess we'll take, there's just not a lot of good tiles. We'll take that tile, that way we can get access to, come on, there we go. But we can get access to this gunpowder and this wooded deer tile as soon as possible. Another trader in Bradford. We are blasting out traders every direction we can. We'll take Kabul. We'll just take the Kabul trade route just so we can get suzerainship a bit faster. Another great admiral. So we're happy with that. Plymouth. Probably we'll get working on another settler here. We're just cranking settlers out. Oh, unless we actually, yeah, we want to go ahead and make one of these. City-states gain 4 combat strength if you are the city-state suzerain. That's not bad. We'll take intelligence agency though, because we're gonna have to get getting some spies out here soon. And we're gonna have the Owls of Maverna spy boost as well. Over here we got a entertainment complex done just so we can get the buildings out of it and then eventually spread them to the whole area. Let's see what this admiral gives us. He gives us forms an armada out of a military unit. That's quite good. We can't get him over here because we don't have a dock there, but we'll shoot him into London, and then we'll probably transfer him somewhere over here and let him sit off the coast of what will be these 4 cities by the time we get another settler down here. We'll just let him sit off the coast there and keep vision. This builder is just chilling because he was heading to that copper, but Zanzibar's got a troop there now. I guess we need to go get that iron mine. For some reason we never grabbed that. And that's where we're at here at turn 150. Have not reached 1000 AD yet, but a lot going on these turns with so many other civs in the game. So that's going to do it for part 3. May not even close it out by part 4. Let's look at the victory condition status. A lot of religions still fighting, so no big deal there. Dom's not going to happen. Diplomacy, we are tied with Basil at 2. So that's kind of rough. That may be hard to come back from. Nobody's going to produce too much more tourism than us. Cleopatra has obviously got a ton of wonders, so time she gets flight, actually, that's probably going to pop off. But I doubt anybody wins. Nobody's made any progress on science, so we're in an okay spot. Like I said, we're pretty much going to be transitioning to avoiding other win conditions, pump out some more naval troops, and try to keep up in science as well as get spies out very soon. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching this part 3. It's probably a little bit longer than the other ones, but that's okay. That's why we got to go ahead and cut them off. If this ends up being a 5-part series, you know, it is what it is. We'll see how the Royal British Navy can develop. We didn't really make any big developments. Hey, that's why we got the dam down. Mitigated the flooding there. Didn't really make any big developments on the Navy. In this one, we've got caught up here to where we've got square rigging for the frigates, and we are going to be moving towards workshops and then steam power for the ironclads. So it might be a little late game Royal British Navy by the time we get all of it up. And then, oh, okay, somebody else is contributing now finally to Dido's aid, so we got to make sure we win this one for the diplomatic points. All the trades we've been doing, we've been trying to scalp some extra diplomacy points off them. That's why we see up there we have 366, and we're gaining 16 per turn still, so surely far outpassing anyone else in voting power. And with these alliances up and all these friendships up, we're in a pretty safe position. Just going to have to outlast most of these other civs win conditions to get the diplomacy win off. But I think we're in a good spot. And we will see y'all on the next one. So thanks again for watching.